Hello everybody and welcome back to another FS22 Calmsden farm video. Anyways, here we are at the store because we need to pick up our brand new seeder. Now I was actually surprised because this literally just showed up in the used vehicle menu, so I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and grab it. I had a different idea in mind, but we need a seeder and you know what, it's gonna work as a seeder. So anyways, I don't know if we have seed back at the farm. Let me just go ahead and tab over there real quick. Combine would be the closest. Jump around over to here. Do we have seed? No, we do not. We have lime. Lots of lime. But yeah, as I was saying, my original plan was to get the thing with the tank, because we could afford that, and we could also swap it out for a planter. We could get the Maestro planter. And for a regular seeder, we could have gotten this thing. They're 6 meter wide. They're very nice. And yeah, again, you use the front tank. So we could have afforded that. This was a bit of out of our price range. But hey, if it's on sale, it's on sale. And that's great. Or no, not those. It was the horse one. Yeah, the horse thing. Yeah, this thing. The Pronto 6. That's honestly probably better. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and plant soybeans with that. And it may not be what I had in mind, but, you know, it's a planter, and it's on sale, and we're gonna save a bit of money. Go ahead and buy a couple of these. I'll buy, like, 4. I don't know how many we'll need to do our entire field, but we'll buy, like, I'll buy 5. Because I did get the extra large capacity, because I know our field's very big, and I wanted a lot of extra capacity. I didn't get the fertilizer version, because we don't actually need to put in any fertilizer, because we've already fertilized the field. Well, technically we're putting soybeans, which don't need fertilizer, but usually when we plant, we will already have fertilized the field, because we fertilize it with slurry before the plants even go in, so that's all fine. But anyways, look at that. Perfect. Fill right there, 97%. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's hit the road and get this into the field. Oh, that just whacked it. It's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, we're going to start this, but then we're going to chuck it on a worker once we get, like, the first couple passes done, because we have a lot of other things to do today, mainly fertilizing our grass, and we also have to roll after this as well, which we'll probably end up leasing the roller, because rolling the field isn't something that we're going to do often. Like, we're not going to plant often, so yeah, thing is, we're not going to plant often. We'll probably just continue leasing a planter, because yeah, corn and stuff, that was kind of a one-time thing. I don't think that's going to be something that we're going to be doing regularly on this series. At least not regularly enough to warrant needing a dedicated planter. We'll just lease that when we need to, and use this for our wheat and all the other normal crops that we do. Oh yeah, another nice thing about this too is it is a direct drill, which isn't really something that we needed, but you know, it'll help because I kind of made a mess of this field. There's a lot of missed bits that if this wasn't a direct drill would just not be planted. So I guess that's an upside. Yes, I know, this fruit cannot be planted in May. Let me change the fruit. How do I change the fruit? Oh, select seed. Why, apparently? Okay, my side panel's just not working. Alright, there we go. In goes the soy. Soy is in the ground. On the final month that we can put it in. I mean, it's the final month we can really put anything in. May is, like, kind of the cutoff point. If you don't get your stuff in by May, well, sorry, but you're not getting anything in the ground, so this is kind of our last chance here. Again, I wanted to do it last time, but, you know, we were too busy horsing around. Ba-doom-ching. Which, by the way, the horses are doing good. Yeah, they got their food, they got their hay. I mean, they're going through their oats quite a bit. So, yeah, hopefully we can get them some more oats. The goal was to buy that other field over there and put some oats in it and then grow that, but we might just have to buy the oats. Because, yeah, now we've definitely missed the opportunity to grow oats in that field, so we'll definitely have to buy horse feed until next year when we can actually grow oats. Yeah, I would plant oats, but, I mean, now it's too late. And again, we would have to fertilize this whole thing, and, yeah, soybeans are just the best thing to plant after corn. There's a reason why, here in the States at least, they rotate corn and soybeans, because it is literally probably one of the best crop rotations that you can do. Because the corn, it just absolutely destroys the soil, and the soybeans are just like, hey, we take that. We'll make it right again for the corn. And then the corn destroys it again, and the soybeans are like, okay, let's fix it again. And then it's just an endless cycle of the soybeans fixing the soil and the corn destroying it. So yeah, it's great. And soybeans sell for quite a bit too. So I like soybeans. They're pretty neat. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do a couple laps around the headland, and then we will set this off on a worker and let it do its own thing. Right now it is doing the variable seed rate. Yeah, I need a bit more over here. This is a bit of a tougher soil in this part of the field. 40 seeds per meter squared. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm just glad we finally own a planter. Even if it is a used one. And I mean, the thing is, it's used, but it still has less hours than the tractor does. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because you use the tractor more than you just do planting, but... I mean, I feel like at this point in the series, if we had a planter from the beginning, it would probably have about 15 hours in it, so... yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, we'll actually probably end up getting that set up on Zielonka, now that I think about it, that front tank setup. Yeah, because I just really like something about, like, the front tank setup, where you have the tank on the front and then the hoses go into the thing in the back. It's really cool. I really like that setup, and yeah, I think we might end up getting that on Zielonka, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, on Zielonka, we'll want to have, corn and stuff, because we'll be having pigs on that series. Because, yeah, the thing that I really liked about the horse planters, or at least that setup with the horse planters in the front tank, is that the planter and the seeder both use the same front tank. So you can just use the same front tank, and then just switch out your back implement for whichever one you want. Yeah, I really, really like that. Because, yeah, on Zielonka, we're going to want to do a lot of corn, and probably end up doing sugar beet as well, along with the regular vegetables, which, yeah, it'll be cool. So, yeah, a spur-of-the-moment decision ends up becoming something quite nice. And yeah, the other plan that I have will be on the other series. But yeah, one thing we do have to look out for is a roller. I mean, again, I'll probably just lease that, because the amount of times we're going to be plowing and completely having to redo our field is probably very slim. I mean, I know a roller's useful to have, because it boosts the yield, but really, I'm just using it to get rid of all these rocks. Because, I mean, look at all these rocks. So we're going to try and get rid of as many as we can with the roller. So I'm not going to get rid of all of them. Like, I think those are some pretty nasty rocks right there. That's going to have to be rock picked manually. Yeah, we had to do that with the subsoiler last time, and that wasn't fun. Yeah, this big field takes a lot of time to get everything done. But yeah, I haven't actually gotten out and checked the ground. So the pH value is bad, but as you can see, the nitrogen is pretty much perfect, because the soybeans really don't want any of it. So that's good. But yeah, the pH value is the bad. So yeah, I don't really know what we want to do with that. I mean, usually I think it would be ideal to spread lime before you plant anything, but I know it's also possible to just spread it after the crops are already in the ground. So like right when they start sprouting, that'd be a good time to take care of that. But yeah, they're fine on the nitrogen. Nitrogen is good. It's just the lime that's the problem. I think one more lap and then we're ready to put this on a worker, maybe. Yeah, I think that should be enough of a gap. Because again, we got a lot of stuff to do. I already went ahead and sold all our silage. Or not all of it, but I topped the BGA off again because it ran out just before starting record. Actually, speaking of before starting record, I had a bit of an issue getting started here, and it is actually related to the American Truck Simulator issues that I've been having. So I've finally gotten down to the bottom of all these issues, because apparently the latest Nvidia driver just completely broke DirectX compatibility. So American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator both use DirectX. It helps them run and do game things. I don't know, I'm not a tech guy, so I don't really understand it entirely. I just know it's a thing that games use. So, yeah, the Nvidia update just completely broke that. So, yeah, American Truck Simulator wouldn't work because DirectX wasn't initializing. But when I switched it to OpenGL, which is like an alternative option instead of DirectX, that worked. But Farming Simulator doesn't have that option. You can't run it with OpenGL. Yeah, you have to run it with DirectX. So, yeah, it was found out that the Nvidia update broke it. So I had to, like, revert my drivers, which, yeah, they make it really easy to update to the next one, but they make it super hard to downgrade. So that was the whole ordeal that I just had to go through. It wasn't exactly enjoyable. Crazy. Just one update broke both those games. It didn't break anything else, because none of the other games I play really use DirectX. I feel like it's just Farm Sim and ATS, because KSB doesn't use it. That's an old game from, like, before DirectX was even a thing, probably. Or it just uses a very old version of it, which wasn't affected. So, not sure. But luckily that's all fixed now. Or at least I hope so. I mean, the game's running, isn't it? It's annoying, because it's not really the hassle I need right now. Currently trying to bulk record some stuff, because I won't be at my computer for a little bit. So yeah, trying to get some bulk recording done. And, yeah, this is throwing a massive wrench in here. Like, oh, yeah, I gotta troubleshoot all this now, and that's eating into my time that I have to record things. Isn't that fun? Anyways, we've only gone through like 86% of this tank, so I think we'll probably be good to go ahead and chuck this on the worker. Right over here seems fine. Go have fun. Alrighty. So we need to get these fertilized. They need pH too, I think. They both need nitrogen, but 28 needs lime. And then we already know this whole field needs TLC. I mean, nitrogen doesn't really matter, but pH, yeah, it's getting to be a little bit green. I think we're probably still good for one more run, because it's like in the 6 and the 6.25s. So I think it's not too bad. Like, it's not in the 5s yet. So I think we'll just let the soybeans do their thing. So, we have some slurry. But I remember that wasn't a lot last time. And we had to make quite a few trips. And this shed isn't really cutting it for all these implements to be in, is it? In terms of being stuck, we are a little bit stuck. So let's try and back out of here. And then find somewhere to put these implements. Or no, just be very stuck. No, either find somewhere to park or just be very stuck. Yeah, we're both. We're very stuck in a place to park. Okay. Out of here we go. Now that this is clear, we can just kind of put some stuff in here, I think. Yeah, because the problem was the truck fit in that shed nicely. But all the attachments, like, watch what happens, watch what happens. It's gonna get big old legs on it, which made it quite hard to put anything anywhere. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave that there. There we go. That's good. That's a good spot. And again, we'll find another place for all these. I mean, I feel like we can keep 2 things in here, but any more than 2 is just kind of getting a little much. We left this thing full of slurry. That's probably not ideal. We'll probably have to do a lot of trips again, as I said before, but whatever. As long as the cows don't escape, as long as they know what's good for them, we should be able to fill up and get out of here nice and quickly. Good cows. Good cows that know what's good for them. I feed you, so therefore you will try not to leave me. It would be unwise of you to leave me. Alrighty, time to put some slurry down on our grass. Alrighty, here comes the slurry. There it goes, it's going down, look at that. The grass the cows eat being fertilized with the stuff the cows make. Don't think about it too much. It's just a circle of life, that's all it is. It's the circle of life being mechanized and accelerated. Yes. Thank you, goodbye. My goodness, there's a bunch of cows inside each other. That's a new one. Never seen that happen before.
I'm here again. You're lying in your bed and look at you. How amazed you are. Can lie it to myself. Time is never coming back. And I lost a chance to tell you what I feel inside. You to hold. Every piece of our heart has been broken for so long, and everything that saved us, it's written in our blood. We can try to stay here, throwing against the wall. Let me take your hands tonight. Please, just for one more night. Let me dry your tears tonight. It's for the last time. Yeah, it's our last time. Our last time.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and finish this off. Yeah, as you can see on the map, it's not like an even coating, as you can see. Some parts are obviously way more fertilized than others, and that's just because, well, that's just how slurry is. You don't get an even number. You know, parts of the slurry are going to be more fertile than others, so yeah, that's simulated in here. So as you can see, we're putting down a relatively good application right there. And then as you can see, it transitioned to a somewhat bad application, and it just makes a very spotty application. But you know, at least everything's got a bit more nitrogen now, so it's a bit happier. And I think that's pretty much most of the field good there. Seems good to me. Workers getting along nicely. pH, yeah, we got to go ahead and top off field 20. I mean, it's not too bad. It might honestly be fine, but yeah, we'll go ahead and top it off. I mean, it's in like the 5s. Yeah, I mean, our field up here is like at least in the 6s. This is like in the 5. Yeah, we want to get back up here. We don't want to let it drop all the way down here. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get a little bit of lime on there. We have quite a bit of lime that we can just go ahead and spread. We put down the slurry. Yeah, if we had the manure sensor, we could put down a better coat, but I don't think this tank can have that. I mean, maybe it can. I don't know. Let's look into that. Just go ahead and park you back up where you were. Right in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some lime. So we have the Massey. Yeah, or just put you in this shed. Because I was so sick and tired of that pallet. I have no idea what happened with that pallet fork. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and just grab the lime spreader. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. Probably back at the main farm? I'm going to hope it's back at the main farm. Because if not, then that's going to be an issue. If I don't know where my lime spreader is. Do we even have a lime spreader? Now I'm unsure about a lot of things. No, fertilizer spreader. Yeah, we have the Kabuto lime spreader. Show a map. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize it made a giant beacon to the sky. There it is. Oh, fertilizer spreader. That's kind of cool. I should use that when we lose implements more often. And again, just like with the previous thing, it'll probably be multiple trips, back and forth. But either way, look at the field. Business is being taken care of, that's for sure. Yeah, there's the troublemaker from last time. Unbelievable. Lime. Oh, goodness gracious. That is a wide working width. I forgot how freaking wide that working width is. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, yep. Multiple trips it is. Round 2, lime. Limey lime. Braha. Yes. Lime is happening. You don't believe me? Look. Look at the lime. There's lime everywhere. There's so much lime. Looks like we'll have a round 3. It's so much working width. The field is honestly the problem. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that the width is ludicrous when I can literally lime my field from the street. Ah, there's too many trees in my face. Alrighty, you know what, that's probably good enough. I think we've done enough. So yeah, now we'll go ahead and put this back and go ahead and grab that thing. So yeah, I just want to check. Yeah, 170 horsepower in this thing. So yeah, this little dude can definitely do it. Not a problem. Yeah, we can go ahead and start on the headlands now, and by the time we get done with that, we'll probably be going up and down the field right behind our worker. So hopefully we'll finish right around the same time. Because yeah, we've given him a head start, because the implement we'll be using is twice as wide, so it'll take us half as long. It's pretty impressive, I know. Let's go run to the store, grab the rolly thing. Perfect. Hi there. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and get this thing unfolded. Look at that. Oh, we hit the tree. Yes, we just leased this thing and then we ram it into a tree. We are so incredibly sorry. Yeah, let's just begin the rolling before anything else bad happens. Yes. Goodbye, small rocks. You will not be missed. I am doing this to get rid of you. Intentionally, yes.
You run away. This is the day I will be honest. I'm afraid to lose myself. Inspire stories on Snapchat, and you break me down when the light is gone. I saw your memories in a broken dream. Let me go. Let me take your hands tonight. Please, just for one more night. Let me dry your tears tonight.
Alrighty, well anyways, yeah, I don't know if I could have timed this more perfectly. As you can see, the roller is now in this part of the field as we are finishing up. Yeah, I got a little bit hectic at the end because both points of the field were kind of getting to points where the workers didn't really know what to do, so I had to, like, jump in between both workers, kind of baby them a little bit, be like, okay, you do this little row real quick while I go ahead and do this final little triangle bit with this worker, and then move on over here, and yeah, a bit of juggling, but, other than that, it's all good. So yeah, we're just about to get this guy done. And that's the soybeans in the ground, right about there. And yeah, only about, like, half the tank, which is good. So yeah, if we go over here, fully green, which is great. So yeah, all we have left to do is just get rid of all the blue. So yeah, we got this big old chunk of blue that we're getting rid of, and then the little bit down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold this up. Let the worker get as much as he can done before we take over his job as well. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give the Kabuta some gas. There we go. Ooh, Roller's getting close. Yeah, and pretty much all these are due for maintenance, so we'll go ahead and take them to get maintained as well. The Kabuta and probably the seeder as well. We got it used. I don't know what its maintenance level's at, but we can go ahead and maintain it now that it's done. I mean, it's probably also super beat up because of all the rocks in the field. Yeah, we didn't even quite get all the rocks. There were some medium and large rocks, which is super annoying. Not really looking forward to having to take care of those because you'll have to get, like, use a rock picker, and it's going to be a whole big ordeal. Yeah, no, at least the planter did a good job. Perfect. Alrighty. But yeah, the fact that it didn't use the whole seed tank is quite good. Means we probably got a we got a seed tank bigger than what we needed, but I just wanted to make sure we had enough space. Oh, and I forgot we left this thing in here. The workshop's getting full. So, alrighty, the horse pronto, yeah. Let's just go ahead and repair that. Yeah, we gotta take things to the shop for a respray. Condition on the computer's not bad, but let's just go ahead and, yeah, let's just go ahead and repair everything. So, Kabuta, bam, LT Master, bam. There we go. Everything's nice and maintained. And we'll go ahead and take the go wheel out. We got the green wrap on it, so next bales we do will be green instead. Alrighty. I'll just go ahead and bring you out right here. Probably end up taking that back to the cow farm. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish up the rolling. Thank you, worker. I got it from here. You're running into a pole. Alrighty, yeah, it was just this little bit. Yeah, see, the little triangle bits confuse the workers. They don't know triangles. They only know squares. So when they see triangles, they get all freaked out. They're like, what's this three-sided shape? I only know two-sided, or I only know four-sided shapes. A two-sided shape, that would be a line. And they know that, too. I think, yeah, they can do lines pretty well. Yeah, I know. Odd number shapes. Ooh, no. Even number shapes? Yeah, no, they can handle those. Although, I'd like to see a worker try and do an octagon. But anyways, I'm not too sure how many hours we've racked up on this thing, but probably quite a few. So let's go ahead and quickly get this back to the store before we rack up any more. Anyways, fold that up. Let's just go ahead and, yeah, let's go ahead and take this back to the store. Ooh, but I did see a thing. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a blue little pig. That's our little collectible adventure done for today. Seems like every Calmsden video recently, there's been finding collectible after collectible. Maybe we'll find them all. But yeah, look at that. That looks like a nice planted field. It'll look way better once the crop starts growing. But yeah, the crop is in. And yeah, I don't think we'll have to worry about it. Because yeah, we did plow the field. And I didn't realize at the time, but yeah, when you plow a field, apparently you don't have to weed. So yeah, we shouldn't get any weeds growing, which will be fun. Because, yeah, I didn't notice any weeds growing. I mean, we left it for a day. Usually that's enough for the game to be like, hey, here's weeds for you. But, yeah, no, there were no weeds earlier. So, yeah, I think we're probably weed-free. Unless the direct drilling is going to cancel the effect of the plowing, and then, therefore, we're going to get weeds. I guess we'll have to see. And who knows, we might get a few weeds propping up in the spots where we didn't plow. Because, again, I wasn't really that thorough with the plow. Because it was just kind of a unwieldy thing. Big ol' 6-meter plow. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great day, rest of your day, and yeah, next time we are going to be, I would say fertilizing our fields, but we don't really need to do that. I think we'll probably be trying to make some money, because next up is June, and I think we do start the selling again. Some stuff's good in June, but mostly July. So maybe, so I don't know. I'll think of something. Goodbye for now!